Hello? I am waiting. I'm gonna roll me a cigarette. Doll, hello doll. Papa Smurf. Tony. Hello Tony. Gotta roll me a cigarette. Not a cigarette's gotta roll my butts. A po' boy smoking. That's po' boy smoking. Hello Deanna. Susie Q. How is everyone tonight? Wonder if I can turn this sideways. There's Twin. Are you happy, Twin? Oh, it won't let me rotate it. Sorry, I'm probably making y'all sick to your stomach. Chuck, what up, Chuck? Up, Chuck. I'm doing good, doll. I feel pretty good today. Finally had a good night's sleep last night. You know what? Past Twincrow. I always pass. I always share. We should be like tomatoes. You know, we should be able to grow them and give them to each other, and everybody'd be like eating tomatoes together. You know, I ain't got nothing planned for tonight. I'm just bullshitting and doing this by request from someone. Where did oh, there they are. You know I always pass, Susie Q. And I bet if you ask Chuck, he's probably got some NyQuil dip cigarettes to pass around. Y'all gonna have to talk amongst yourself while I roll things. Y'all still got one of these old freaking zigzag rollers? This thing's gotta be an antique by now. Hell, it's all chewed up and everything. It's in worse shape than myself. Yeah, I wondered what happened there, Twin. I wondered where you went. Do you feel better now, Twin? That's better. Yeah, ganja always helps. I love maters too, Susie Q. I like to grow my own. Anybody out there grow their own maters? K-Pup, I didn't see him come in. Sorry if I miss anybody. It's, you know how it goes, trying to run a live stream and read things at the same time. Good fella. Good to see you, man. It's good to see everybody. I've been so bored sitting here in the house all the freaking time because it's cold and nasty outside that I had to do something tonight. I never was that good at multitasking, doll. Let's see. Hey, no problem, Tony. I like it. I like it in your place. It's nice and calm. Hey, now when the trolls ain't acting like fools. Hello, Christy. Chuck, you can't be talking that way. And you sure can't be growing them. Man. Olivia. Am I saying that right, Olivia? Oh, twin, I'll teach you how to grow good maters. I'll tell you some secrets. I thought it was the same as Olivia. I was just making sure that it was Olivia. Which actually sounds native. Hello, Pappy. You know, I do EVPs, but I can't. I'm Polish. But, the app that I do my ghost EVPs on is on this phone. So, I can't live EVP. No, I still ain't got my water fixed. I've got some of the parts. And, good news is I had a buddy, he got me a bathtub, so when I do get it fixed, I'll have a bathtub again. My bathtub's been busted for 2 years. Now, I use some of the same secrets for other things as well as growing tomatoes, good fella. Fairy's here. You're an empath. What exactly does that mean, twin? I mean, I've heard of it, but there's so many different... Oh, I'm sensitive to EVPs. Oh, you know, you were reading earlier, twin. What was that native name? The Joker. And he diffuses sadness and anger and stuff with humor and silliness. That sounded a lot like I could identify. Stranger, little sister. I wonder when you was going to make it. Looks like everybody's here. I should call this the crow's nest next time. And y'all could flock in and we could have a murder. Yeah, it's a party now. Everybody, you know, pass what you got around. Let everybody share. Anybody remember the table parties? Hello, Bridget. Or should I say Miss Bardot? Remember the table parties where everybody that showed up dumped out their pockets and whatever they had, pills and weed and everything else just got dumped on the table, and everybody just come and kind of picked what they wanted and left some behind, and just everybody, well, everybody eventually pass out. I miss those parties. See? Stranger's gonna pass puff. You know what? I should probably eventually figure out how to make moderators in here, huh? See, Pappy knows what I'm talking about. Pappy knows. Fairy remembers. So anybody got any questions? I'll answer just about anything. What's happening tomorrow night? Wonder Woman. Oh, the new movie? I remember glue. You remember glue? Are we talking about snorting glue? Because I've done a little bit of huffing back in the day, but it's not too much glue. I was more of a starter fluid kind of guy. You can hear that train coming. Oh, thank you, Tony. I forgot about my guns. I forgot where I was sitting. This one up top, that's a Maverick 12-gauge pump shotgun that my dad got me for my birthday probably about 15 years ago. This is a Marlin 30-30 that a buddy of mine, before he passed away, he gave it to me. So that's a very special gun. And this is my great grandpa's shotgun. I love that gun. This is the one the orb was crawling around on. Was crawling right down this barrel here. So I was wondering, I kind of figured that, it might be connected to his spirit somehow. I know for a fact it shot a man. It shot an Estes right here in Estill County. And the funny thing about that is after my grandpa shot him, because he caught him stealing one of his chickens. But the next day, my grandpa went to the hospital to make sure he was okay. Long story short, the guy never stole no more chickens off my grandpa. I love guns too. We try to catch up on what people are saying, in case I miss something. Stranger, okay. Yes, they are, doll. You need some guns to do some gun barrel tapping. And I like my idea about you tapping inside of a 69 Roadrunner. Now, who wouldn't want to see that? How many out there would watch Doll doing her tapping in a 69 Roadrunner? Here's one of my favorites. That's my Judge. My Taurus Judge 45. Check this out. There's the bullet that goes to it. Ooh, look at these. I got these special bullets too for it. These are the Cougar stoppers. They have, I don't know if you can see that, but they have a 4 copper disc inside of them, about the size of a watch battery, and behind that they have buckshot. They'll knock a hole in a concrete wall. Let's see where we're at. Would you guys, anybody that don't know anybody, but I'm pretty sure most everybody in here knows each other. But since we can't say sub, I say pass the hit. So go to their channel and pass the hit. I wish I had a bigger screen for I could read and I wouldn't know how to stick my face up in here like that. Holy shit. Whew. Thought I saw my soul for a minute. And I keep jarring you because you're sitting on the bed on a drum. I want to knock a hole in a concrete. Well, come visit me, little sister. We'll knock holes in concrete. Hey, Ghost Fighter. Good to see you. Hey. God bless your folks, Tony. Your grandpa and your dad. You can hate the politics, you can hate the war, but don't hate the soldiers. Anybody willing to put their life on the line to make sure that family and loved ones and even people they don't know keep their freedom, that's an awesome person right there. You're funny, Amy. You're funny. I'm rolling again if you're wondering what I'm doing. Yes, pass the hit. I'm trying to get that to go through the 420 community. It has live streams. Don't say sub and all that and get yourself in trouble. Say pass the hit. I'm about ready to fire me up some dab. Running low on that. Running low on everything, damn it. Glad I was born a poor boy, because I wouldn't know how to live any other way. You can give me $1 million, and I bet you I'd give half of it away in 2 days. Yes, Twincrow doll is fantastic. Doll, Twincrow is fantastic. I think y'all will enjoy the swap off there. I don't know which Estes that was, Deanna. Cause it would have been a couple generations before me. So I really don't know. I'd imagine there's nobody on my side of the family still living that can give me that information, but I'd imagine maybe the Estes might know. Or maybe it's in some kind of record somewhere. I haven't been able to find it. I just know that that story's well known, that he shot a man for stealing his chicken and then went and checked on the guy in the hospital the next day. Which, I'd imagine that's proper shooting etiquette. I mean, you go pull a gun and shoot somebody, you might as well make sure they're all right. Ask him, Deanna. He might. And that would be awesome for me to find out. You know what? I know a lot of Estes down here. I just never think about asking them about that when I see them. Irvin is full of Esteses. Yeah, I think a lot of my great-grandpa and my grandpa, actually. My grandpa, he was a sharecropper down here, / moonshiner. They ran him out of town for moonshining once. But he used to deliver vegetables and corn through South Irvin in a mule and wagon. Bye, Bridget. Stop by next time, and I'll see you in other rooms. So we sow, Family Crow. You know what, Twincrow? There ain't no doubt in my mind. I knew it. I knew it the time before when we talked, and then we re-met again. And you told, like I said, I didn't remember what we talked about, but I remembered your spirit. And that's how I knew who you was. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what? They've been calling me Old Crow probably since I was in my 20s, but it's more so because, I just have an old spirit. I always have. You know what? I want to hit my tobacco before I smoke that cigarette. Yes, yes, sister. I'm an old soul. Now my body's just catching up to me. Y'all gonna have to talk amongst yourself for a second while I get some of this dab. Wait, hold on now. I just seen somebody ask me something. Is that where you got your name, Crow? From where, doll? I don't remember where or who started calling me Old Crow. I know my Uncle Odell. He had the crow spirit. So I'd imagine he kind of passed that down to me. Y'all want some dab? It's homemade, but it's good. Hello, Brian. How you doing? John? Wow. A lot of people coming in. Hey, I share with everybody, sister. Everybody. But yeah, I'm surprised crows ain't followed you your entire life, twin. They've followed me my whole life too. They come to me in dreams. They give me glimpses of things that will be, and I don't know. I've always been connected to the crow. I mean, I have other totem animals, but that's my main one. What was your grandpa's last name? Robinson? Like the bird, Robinson? Alright. I gotta put some heat to this thing. There's my burner. Does that show up? They follow me all the time. Yes, yes. Sister sent me a real beautiful picture of a crow. I believe it's on her videos. The phoenix. That's right. Burn it up, rise from your ashes. I think humans have a natural fire spirit anyway. Humanity is a lot like fire. Fire will consume everything it comes in contact with, including the very things that keep it alive. Now tell me that don't sound like humans. Woo! You hear that plane flying over? That plane's high, and soon I'll be as high as that plane. Oh, by the way, this is tobacco dab. I'm pretty sure you can't say the M word in states that it ain't legal yet. So, just to cover my ass, I will be partaking in my in my tobacco. All right. Everybody's ears ringing now. Man, that tastes good though for homemade. All right. See what I fell behind on. That's why I have trouble doing lives. I get so far behind. Kyoko, how are you doing? Everything is looking funny. Yes, Chuck, everything always looks funny to me, but I'm almost always high. And I'm sorry if I missed anybody. Like, I just seen where Devra's in here. So, hello, Devra. So, I hope I didn't miss nobody. Hell, I'm not even for sure how many's in here. How do you tell how many's even in here? I ain't figured all this out yet. Well, thank you, Debbie. It's been here a long time. I love that you got my back, Debbie. Yeah, you and Twin both. That was a nice rescue. $13? Thank you, Brian. 13? Oh, that's so unlucky. Oh my God. We need one more. Actually, 13 ain't unlucky to me. You know, one of the reasons the Idell at 13 was unlucky? 14. There we go, 14. I like 14 for some reason. I'm not sure why, but I like the number 14. One of the first reason people started saying the number 13 is bad luck is because Jesus would have been number 13 because he had 12 disciples and they crucified him and he was number 13 of the group. Who's all in here? Who's still all in here? Tony's still here. Doll is here. Deborah's here. Aaron Huff. Hello, Aaron. Coco. Am I saying that right? Koyoko? John's still here. Hello, Aaron. I believe that's the first time I've seen you, isn't it, Aaron? 13 and 31. Well, that kind of makes sense. That looks right together, 13 and 31. Vanessa's here. How are you doing, Vanessa? Susie Q still here? Sweet. Kyoko. I thought so. Just woke up. That's funny. It's funny. No telling when I'll go to sleep tonight. I slept good last night, so next 3 nights are probably like totally screwed for me. $15 and the number is rising. Wow. Probably some lurking in the shadows. It's 4 o'clock in the morning at Vanessa's. Shit. I think it's like 10, 11 here. Little sister's lagging? That sucks. It doesn't show me how good of a reception I got on this phone while I'm doing this. Can everybody hear me fine? Was Doll leaving? Good night, Doll. I'll be waiting for a new video. Hopefully with a shotgun or Roadrunner in it. Thank you, Ryan. Everybody show Doll some love and make sure to pass her a hit. Hey, y'all what state do you live in? I'm in Kentucky. I finally decided to land here about 25 years ago. Now, Susie Q, you can't say night, doll. If Chuck's still here, he'll think you have a cigarette. Hey, y'all want to check out all the trinkets in my trinket shelf, my EVP shelf? Well, thank you, Twincrow and Tony. Missouri, I've been to Missouri. Hell, I lived in a tent on the road for a while, for a few years, and I seen 26 or 27 states and been to Mexico a couple times, so there's a few states out there. Well, everywhere I went was pretty much awesome. Lived in a few of them for a while. Lived in Mobile, Alabama for a while. That was just too humid down there. Too humid and too many damn bugs. And I like bugs. See? I thought Chuck was still here. You say night tall and he thinks that's night tall. Yeah, let's go look at the shelf. How do I switch my camera around so I could tell what I'm showing y'all? That button, if I press the wrong button and disappear, you know, I just dumbassed up. Oh, no, it ain't that. That's effects. I didn't know you could do that. Check it out. Oh, tiny bubbles. Apparently, oh, right here. Boom. There we go. No, I don't want that effect. How do you make the effects go away? There we go. Alright. There's Little Crow. There's Little Crow. Yes, little sister, I know you want Little Crow. Got some of my Halloween. I don't know if that shows up. Little girl with her little devil doll. And my angel. She's an angel. Would you look at her? She's got such lovely wings. That's an old Crown Royal that come out of a buddy's garage where he hung himself. It's kind of a memento. He was my first friend here in Kentucky when I moved down here. He's an old shade tree mechanic, alcoholic, but the man's heart was 3 times bigger than himself. Oh, check it out. Got a crow, and he's reading the Bible. My daughter got me that for this year for Christmas. She knows I love Johnny Cash. Don't look up to many people in life, but Johnny. I was so sad when Johnny passed away, but I was glad to see that, he didn't have to deal with this world anymore. Here's an old Police 32. I think that was my grandpa's too. Trigger won't lock no more, and I really don't know anybody that can fix it. I don't know that it's worth fixing because it's falling apart. I just keep it because it's my grandpa's. Boom! There's my little Cupid candle holder. Little trinkets that I picked up. There's a big moonshine bottle. About this dude's moonshine stash out one night running around through the woods. Snagged on his bottles. I figure we cut him a break because at least it was me and my brother and found it, not the cops. Oh, and look at little sweet Alice. Alice is so pretty. She's so pretty. Whoa. Hey, who's high right now? Ooh. There's a... Let me hide the... Get the lights out of them. There's a mirror that me and my daughter made when she was young. It's got all kinds of pictures behind it. Kind of got to be here to see it. Rocky Roadkill, my possum skull, a turtle shell. There's a Christmas tree ornament I made when I was like, I don't know, like 10 or 12 to hang on the Christmas trees. I don't know how it survived that long because remember when you used to be able to get these in the quarter machines and they were full of candy? Well, I just took one of them old skulls and decided to make it look how I wanted it to look. There's my, it's a candle burner, but I got her at the Goodwill. Put your candle back there. Got her at the Goodwill, and you know, I can't leave anything the way I find it. There's my EVP mirror. I get sucked in there all the time. That's where I see them. There's my Brat doll, along with... Who knows who that is right there? That figurine. Who can identify that figurine? Come on now, somebody's got to recognize him. And let me put... Look, there's Jesus! Don't never go nowhere without Jesus. Ah! Chuck! Chuck is our winner. That is my little demonic dopey. That's an awesome gift that my nephew got me once. And here you go, Chuck. You know what skull that is? What that comes from? I don't know how well y'all can see that. Still got teeth in it. Looks like a monkey. A devil monkey with horns. It's not a monkey. It's actually just a knee joint that I turned into a skull. Oh, and there's the twin. She looks bad though. No, I haven't had my dolls move by themselves. I've caught light orbs coming out of here and flying around here before, but no, I haven't seen any move yet. And this, see if I can. That is a tarantula killing wasp that come from Alabama. Those are some awesome things to watch. Poop. There it goes. And that's kind of it. Like I said, oh, my pipe. Here's my pipe I made. Check it out. You can break your weed up right there on that flat spot when you're done. Just break what you want in and fire it up. That's an old spine joint out of a cow too. Alright. That's about all I got new for now. Let me see if I can get this all situated back and see what everybody's saying and stuff. Come on. There we go. Ah! Fat fingers get in the way of everything. Alright, what are we talking about? Hey, my nephew's here! Check it out! No, but I'm going to call it Blackie now. And Boots is here. Alright. That's awesome. Make you a pipe. Why, did you like that pipe? Little sister? Yes, Bo. Bo is the one who gave me the Indian. What was that, Bo? 15 years ago? Me and Bo, we grew up together. I mean, he pretty much was raised by my grandma, so we grew up more like brothers than uncle and nephew. Bonnie's here! Oh, no way! That is so freaking hello, Bonnie. Everybody knows, if they watch my video, who Bonnie is. I can't believe... What are you doing? And it's Saturday night, Bonnie? And you're in here. Bonnie was the girl in the video shooting a judge with, you know, totally was balls out of her because, you know, I've seen a couple guys kind of scared when they put the judge in their hand. They get a little timid. Yeah, exactly, little sister. Yeah. My Thanksgiving partner, in which I think we had a fantastic Thanksgiving myself. Best one I had in years. Not that I had a bunch of bad Thanksgivings, just, you know. Now y'all gonna have to talk amongst yourself because I'm rolling another cigarette. Mike is here? Sweet. Man, it looks like everybody's here. This is amazing, really. Family and YouTube family, they're all here. Hey, I'll do a little dab for you, Mike. It'll make me feel better, and it'll make you feel better. Yeah, shut up, Bo. I quit for 3 weeks, these stupid-ass things, and I started them right back up like I'd never stopped. Dumbest damn habit I ever did. You're firing up with me, ain't you, twin? You go smoke some tobacco with me, ain't you, Twincrow? See? Mike's done in with us. Chuck, fire up one of those NyQuil cigarettes and pass them around. There we go. Hey, until I figure out how to make mods, out of people, which basically I would just have to mod the whole room. but until then, y'all know how to handle trolls, so we'll just bash them over the head and run them out. I do need a laptop. And you know, once winter gets by and everything, I'm going to try to save up some money and get me a laptop, and that would also free up my phone when I do the videos and stuff. And I'd have a way to transfer my night vision videos. I'm telling you, almost every time I turn this on, I catch light orbs. It's like they're just all around me anymore. I haven't really got out of this area in a while, but, you know, it's going to start warming up, and I'm going to want to get back out in the woods and into the creepy places, and I want y'all to see these places instead of just watching me talk in the dark. How many we got in here now? I want to go see them for myself. Well, what are you waiting for? What I think orbs are? Well, Twincrow, that's what I'm trying to figure out now. The general consensus of everybody has on them are they are somehow the energy or the spirit from loved ones. I've not found anything to confirm that or to deny that fact, like except for some reason, you know, that one orb was crawling around on my great-grandpa's shotgun, so, and I immediately thought of him when it did. But watching their behavior, it doesn't seem as, I'm not saying they're not intelligent, but they don't seem to really interact so much with us. I mean, I ain't never seen nobody say, okay, orb, can you come over here and touch my finger? And it happens. So they don't act, they act like they're kind of oblivious to us. They almost, if you watch how they behave and move, they remind me of some kind of insect colony. They're very bug-like in their activity. So I'm wondering if they ain't some kind of spiritual parasite, either, you know, working, you know, there's good parasites out there, so it kind of seems like they might be something like that to me. But I'm working on that, trying to figure out what they are. A stoner. Hey, stranger. Yes, Bonnie, bug-like. You said stoner ghost. I got a little pot fairy runs around here, and I swear sometime it takes my weed. I mean, I've had, yeah, sometimes my weed just disappears. And I think it's a little pot fairy, and it must run around here and get high as hell and act silly or something. Maybe it's one of those orbs. Maybe that's why they act like bugs, because they're like stone floating around in my room all the time. Look at that, Michelle's here. Hello, Michelle. I like your throat singing videos. There's no way to try that without having fun with that. Nope, that's not Mike. Bobby, that's not him. They are fairies. They might be part of the fairy. Like I said, when it comes to supernatural and paranormal, everybody can just have their own truths about it, but there is no quote unquote definitive answers for it, because we won't know till we cross over there. So everybody's opinion's just as good as the next. there is people that deal with certain aspects of it, and they have a longer interaction with it, and they gain wisdom that way. But 100%, nobody can be an expert in an unknown subject. It's, it's like your Bigfoot experts. Until you catch one and study it, you're not an expert. You're just looking like everybody else. Hello, Beth. Good to see you. My name is Jeff. Hello, Jeff. Who's Milky Way Weekly? Well, hello, Milky Way. Everybody that isn't the S word up to each other, go share the hit with each other. Pass it around. Anybody have any questions? Right. Twincrow. That's why when you asked me about mentoring, I'd hate to call myself a mentor, but I will gladly teach you everything I've learned or know if I know something about what you're asking. I hope you followed that. Mike, when I get the ability to download the night vision, I'll try to do a live ghost hunt, which I have a feeling I'll do one anyway once I start doing it. It's just been this weather down here. It's either been bitter cold this winter, or it's been rainy and cold. So nobody wants to get out and hunt a ghost and be miserable. So ain't been able to go that much. No, you didn't get it. Being your mentor. Like I said, I'll gladly teach you anything I know. And but I just don't, I just wouldn't call myself a mentor, but I will teach you anything that I have learned, and to the best of my knowledge. And if I don't know about something, I'll just tell you straight up, no, I ain't never messed with that area, so I don't know much about it. Hey, Bobby, you still in here? At any time, Twincrow, you got my email, so, I don't like to teach too many things in a chat room because, everybody gets interested and everybody has their own ideals, and it gets everybody confused. Yes, exactly, Milky Way, but when you're really trying to teach somebody on that level, it just gets too confusing with everybody coming at the conversation, and things get off track, and there's different opinions, and it just makes it a hard process for a one-on-one learning. Or maybe that's just me. I think in school, if they would have just gave me a tutor, I'd have did okay, but dumping me in a room full of people and trying to teach me something, that was pointless. My third grade report card, in the little comment section, the teacher had wrote that I had trouble paying attention and that I annoyed others. Tammy's here. Hello, Tammy. Good to see you. Tammy is like, she's kind of like all our YouTube mom. She just, makes sure things are right for us and works things out for us if we have problems. Check out my new upload on the morning of 65. Hey, Jeff, I think I've watched that video. Actually, it's a good video. I checked it out because I just so happened to be born in 65. So Bobby never answered me. I guess Bo is gone. I call him Bobby. I'm sorry. I call a lot of yins different names, but that's just how I remember yins. Mo, how are you doing, Mo? Hey, I was watching it today, Mo, until you lost it. All of a sudden, I lost all your feed. The camera and everything was off. But you just keep on, shooting at it. So, like I say, keep poking the buttons, and eventually we'll figure this out and get it rolling. Didn't really have a question, Bobby, but if you have a mouse town, because most of them in here that watch my videos are familiar with Mouse Town. If you have a Mouse Town story that you would like to share, that would be awesome, dude. Because finally there's somebody on here that experienced the Mouse Town effect. No, absolutely true, Michelle. Twincrow Mouse Town is a little town that I grew up in Ohio. And it's pretty much the same today. It's just the world has expanded around it. But the houses that I grew up in were so haunted and had so many different entities. It's just, I've never been to a place like that before. Not ever. And I've been to a lot of haunted places, and I've lived in a couple, but the Mouse Town houses are just, they're off the charts with paranormal. I mean, full body apparitions, things hitting the wall, there's a little girl ghost, there's an old lady ghost. That was the first time I saw the Shadow Hat Man when I was 4. He was in the Mouse Town house. Every once in a while, something would hit the back of our house. And when I say the back of the house, it hit the whole back of the house like, almost like a sonic boom hits things. And you could go outside and look for it, and there would be no signs of anything hitting it or nothing around. I mean, that place up there, it's crazy. I actually get concerned sometime about thinking about the people that moved into them. Who feels bad? Who's feeling bad, Susie Q? Like I said, I'm rolling and talking, so I'm sorry if I miss anybody or anything. And if I do, just post the questions and stuff again and realize that I'm old and slow. Bonnie, you're still with us? Sweet. That's awesome. I'm trying to talk Bonnie into going with a friend up there and going to the Mousetown houses. Maybe take some pictures and sending them to me. You should do that, Bonnie. Yeah, but let me tell you, Bobby, about that invocation thing you did. That house, the spirits there, had a way of enticing people to the darker side of the spirit world and getting them to do deeds and ceremonies that I just don't otherwise think they would. Alright, little sister, love you too. Lurking, keep when I figure it out, I'll mod you and you can be one of my modders and you can snipe people for me. It's Bonnie's fault that I smoke now. It's not really, I just wanted to say that. Well, of course it'd be better if I was with you. I agree 100% with that. Maybe we'll make a trip this summer. That would kind of be cool if you're up to it. I just had to give you gas money to come get me, though. No, Bobby, nobody's trolling me that I know of. No, all these people here in chat with me tonight, Bobby, this is I guess my YouTube family. These are all good people and for the most part they all got my back here. I mean, I don't trust me. We've done seen that go into effect if somebody bashes me on YouTube. We done know the troops will come in. And I appreciate that from y'all. I mean, really, y'all that talk to me, you can tell right away if that's me in a room or not me in a room because, well, just because you know. People's attitudes and people's spirit, even though they're across the world and they're texting, that spirit and that attitude comes through in your text, or at least it does to me. I can reach y'all through y'all's text just as well as if I was sitting with you. Mo, I'm in Kentucky. It's kind of cool everybody's here. Yes, it did, Twincrow. Awesomely so, too. Like I said, it was pretty powerful, really. I'd overwhelmed. I'd never met somebody with that much of the crow spirit in them, I guess. I mean, it was just Texas, live in Texas, the home of Hank Hill. I've only been through the panhandle of Texas. And that was just driving. Didn't actually get a chance to stop and camp out in Texas any. I remember just cutting through the top. That's a hell of a long drive. Goes on for miles and miles and miles. You're like, are we still in Texas? Yep. Let's see if I'm missing anything. Like, say if I miss something, just say it again to me. Yeah, Brian, I've thought about it. I've got a couple old coins here, and I was wondering if I come to your show and showed them to you, maybe you could tell me something about them. Well, thank you, Vanessa. I'd imagine I'll see you sometime tomorrow. Most likely. Love you too. Love you all, really. Let you see them now. Okay. I can only find a few. Oh, shit. Foot cramp. Motherfucking foot cramp. Like this one, I don't think it could be worth too much because I don't think it's that old. Can you see that? Let's see what people are saying. Bye, Michelle. I'll be checking your videos. You keep up that throat singing. I might even try that once myself one of these days. I like it because it sounds like a didgeridoo. Plus, I like saying the word didgeridoo. Not here, draws flies. Ain't no flies in here. Too damn cold. Everybody ready for another hit? Oh. Alright, fired up. Looks like the general consensus is, yeah. Oh, that's worth 19 bucks. Thank you, Brian. That's awesome. At least now I know. Hold on a second. I'll hit this and I'll show you maybe another. Well, fire it up, Bonnie. Remember, pass it around. Pass it around. All right, time for that jet. We gotta find it first. Chuck? It was good to see you, my friend. I would say stay up, Chuck, but you know, that's got a bad connotation to it, up, Chuck. I didn't figure you'd hang in there too long smoking those NyQuil cigarettes. I'm sorry, that just cracks me up every time I think about that. Chuck smoking NyQuil cigarettes. Not that he does, I just say that to him. Now that's some good tobacco right there. What's a NyQuil cigarette? Back in the 80s, there was a rumor going around that you could dip your cigarettes in NyQuil and let them dry out and then smoke them, and it would get you high. I tried it. Of course, I tried anything back then that you said, hey, that'll get you high. Like, really? But I don't remember getting anything from it. Here, I got a coin for you. No, that didn't get me high. Man, I smoked corn silk, electric bananas, you name it. If it, like I said, I even smoked toothpaste once on a cigarette because they said it would get you get you high. Brian, you still in here? This is I just can't see the years no more. It looks like maybe from the 70s, but I've been told that it's worth extra money because it's the stamp. It's a misstamp. It's missing that edge. I don't know if that's true. That's just what I was told. I kept it because, well, it's an abnormal. It's an abnormal coin, and I like abnormal things. Misty! Babette is here. Hello, Babette. It is good to see you. Did you post, did you make your paintings yet from the video? Alright, I'm waiting. Did you get a spirit animal from that? I don't remember if you told me you got a spirit animal from that. Because a couple people said something. Owls, that's right, owls. I was thinking it was a bird. Owls. That's right, because I told you owls are always perceived as a bad omen, but I just don't believe that. Really, frogs are, crows are. I mean, it just depends on what culture you speak to. And all animals can come with the negative sign to you. It depends on how you see them. So that's another $20 nickel. That's sweet. Yeah, I've turned that belt, Bubby, into a couple I turned one into a knife holster, and I've also used that nickel belt for straps on things. Comes in handy. Oh yeah, I didn't show you all my knife when I was up there. I'll show you all a couple knives. This is a 100% bone knife. Now you can't cut paper with it or nothing, but with the edges serrated like that, it will rip and tear through anything. And it's made out of a rib bone. And this is a collaboration knife that me and my me and my brother went together to make. He worked in a recycling center at the time, and I drew the design, he cut the steel, and I put it all together with a nice elk horn. It's me favorite. Just thought of that while I was sitting there doing that. Yeah, Brian, back in the 80s, my stepfather-in-law at the time, he worked a lot with leather, and he decided to teach me about it. We made a belt, and all the way around the belt, we put nickels. We actually concaved them out, and then soldered little pop rivets on the back and put them all the way around the belt. It was a pretty awesome looking belt, really. He's the one that taught me how to work with leather. He used to take me to rendezvous too. Love going to those rendezvous. Yeah, you know what, Bobby? You need to bring that blade back to me, and now that I got other stuff to work with, I'll fix that up nicer for you. I didn't have a lot to work with when I made that. Did not have a lot to work with. See if I got enough. I got a 1951 I guess you'd call it a Liberty Bell. Is that $1 or 50-cent piece? Oh, it's 50-cent piece. Got the Liberty Bell on the back. I got that. Don't know if that's worth anything. I just like the way it looked. What do we got going there? I got one that's a replica for the movie Cobra. Cobra, you want to go to hell, pig? I remember that scene in Cobra. Back here in that hot, sweaty plate. That day with the big John, he's like, want to go to hell, pig? I'm fucking high. Alright, what have I missed? Yeah, I'm waiting to see some of your work, Babette. Seriously. You gotta get a rig. What, a dab rig? I don't hate the movie Cobra, and I'll tell you why. Don't matter what you think of it. I love that 42 Merc that is in it, man. That makes the movie, in my opinion. Can I see the lines? What lines are we talking about? The ones on it? Yeah? You talking about the ridge lines? Yeah? They won't show up on here. Yeah, I see Ben Franklin. It's pretty worn, but yeah. Hey, twin. I mean, if you got the money to do so, go buy you a dab rig. But I can show you a real easy, cheap way to make a dab ring or a dab burner. Papa Smurf is here. Hello, Papa. Lines in the bell. Let me check the bell. barely, I can barely see the crack in the bell. It is almost worn away. But it is there. And I could see, never noticed it had an eagle next to it. Never noticed that. Vape ain't too bad, but I can't make my own vape. I can make my own dab. You leaving us, Babette? I should probably get off here in a little bit because it's like I've been on here an hour and 20 minutes. Oh, there's 8 people didn't like it. My goodness. Those poor 8 people. I feel sorry for them. Sweet. Not that I'll ever sell them, because technically they're my daughters and I just hang on to them for. So I can't never sell those, but it's nice to know, get an idea what they're worth. Time flies. Yes, it does, Twincrow. You know, I put this, I did this live broadcast tonight for Twincrow. Since she wanted me to do it so badly, I figured you had a crappy night. You didn't say why, but your night wasn't going well, so I figured, screw it, I'm going to go live and see who pops on and see if Twincrow shows up. And I'm glad you did. Hey, y'all ain't seen no ghost or orbs fly by, have you? Yeah, I thought it was all silver because you could feel, well, one, you could see the difference. 2, you can feel the difference. And I thought that was all silver. I've had a couple all silver dimes before, and you could just, they even sound different when you clang them on something. So well, that'd be a good trick because I ain't got no shells in them right now. The only thing that's got shells in it is my Judge. It is different connecting live. Bubba, I just come on like probably 20 minutes before you come in. I hadn't been on that long. Wasn't no new Ghost Adventures on tonight, man. That fucking bums me out when they ain't a new Ghost Adventures on. Saturday night TV is the only time I look forward to TV, and that's to watch the Ghost Adventures. So apparently the new season's over, which sucks. Hands down, they're the best ghost hunting crew out there. I wouldn't have said that when they first started. When they first started, I honestly thought they was a bunch of idiots. But they've progressed and they have grew, and I think they're the leaders in the field right now. That's okay, Twin, because I did this instead. That's, like I said, other than to cheer you up, I just went live also because, like, man, there's nothing on TV, and just started sitting in there in the living room trying to find something on the damn TV. And I didn't see a whole lot of people live tonight, so, and I figured that was Saturday night, so I'll jump on and see if anybody shows up. See if I got better than last time. Last time was so... I've been on an hour and a half. That's cool. There's still 8 of us here. No problem, Twincrow. I could sense your sadness, so... I know you said you were pissed, but everybody knows that anger's just a mask for sadness most of the time. So, I could sense it. Today's program was brought to you by Mountain Dew. I wonder if I get in trouble for doing that. I don't give a fuck if I do. They're a multi-million-dollar company as is. Yeah, I know, and you know, Bobette, that happens so many times on the live streams. The majority of the people stream I like to go to seem like they all come on at the same time, and it's like, they're on, damn, they're on. So I end up just flying around to all of them and stopping 5-10 minutes here and there, and eventually I kind of settle into one. Y'all gotta know, I've got like ADD out the ass, so my brain is always going, and it's hard for me to stay in one spot long. Thank you, Brian, for showing up to the live stream and for the coin information. I've been so logged now, aiming to take those to a coin shop and find out about them, but by the time I get somewhere and notice a coin shop, I don't never have the coins with me. Let's see. Night Owl Crow, hope you feel better tonight. You leaving us, Diana? Thank you for stopping by. It's good to see you. Your brain won't let your ass sleep, Babette. Well, have you tried sleeping at the other end of the bed and see if that transfers that way? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm weak. What the hell does that mean? You're weak. I'm about ready to get stupid, y'all. It's just hit me. I shouldn't have took that last hit. Hey, you still here, Bonnie? Bonnie! Are you still in the house? I don't know why, Babette, but sometimes when I can't sleep, the bathtub just seems like such an inviting place to sleep sometimes. It's cool and you're sunk down in a hole. Alright, let's check to see if you're still here, Bonnie, because we're going to look out the window, see if anything's out there looking back in. Oh man, I bet you I'm making you all dizzy as fuck, ain't I? I passed. You know, I used to fall asleep in the bathtub all the time. That was starting to become a bad habit. Oh. Look, we'll look out the window together, and then I got to turn this off because my battery's gonna die. Damn it! Never even thought about the battery. I don't see shit out there but darkness. That sucks. Next time I'll put a big stupid ass mask out there and freak everybody out. Alright, people. I'm down to like 10% on my battery. Oh! Here, before I go, let me turn that around and show you my niece's pictures she painted for me. Well, not for me, but gave to me. She is quite the artist. I am going to charge it, Bobby, but I gotta be anchored to a wall outlet. And that sucks. And here's the other one. Yes, DC Dark Child. Well, all that goes to Hannah. She's the artiste that did them. So, alright, people. Yeah, I know, Bo. I thought she was into tats for a while. I was going to be so honored to get one of her tats. I think I might pester her about that next time you talk to her. Say, man, your Uncle Mitchell wants a tat real bad. But I'm going to hop off here for the phone dies on us, and you have that sudden bloop. And don't think I'm being rude hopping off, so. Love you all. Love my YouTube family. Love my family that's in here. Yes. And Bonnie, you are family to me, so. Love you all, and till next time, peace out, people. Gotta figure it out.